everyone! Today we are going to talk about career options for software developer. But before we will start, remember to subscribe our channel with the red button down there and to give us some thumbs up. And if you are watching this on Instagram or different social media, you will find the link to the full video there or there. Hey everyone! As mentioned a few seconds before, today we are going to talk about options for career for software developer. Because there are more options than being just a full-time employee. A lot of my friends are working as a full-time employee, but they are not aware that they can go with their career in a different path. That's why in this video I would like to go with you by 3 different career options, through their benefits and through the disadvantages, and give you a chance to select the best for yourself. So, if you are curious what you can do as a software developer, let's start. So, the first option that you can go with is the most popular one, and it's full-time employee. A lot of people, when starting their career, when they are not too experienced, they go to any company and start working there. It has a lot of benefits, and now we are going to go through them, and we will see that this path is comfortable in some stage of your life. So, what's good about being full-time employee? First of all, it's simple and it's safe. By getting a position in someone's company, you get the defined responsibilities, and for example, if you are a software developer, you are a software developer and you are doing code. Nothing more is your responsibility, so you don't have to care about additional stuff like in different career paths. I will tell you in a second. Besides that, you get your money every month, depending on what kind of salary did you agree on while you did your agreement with the company. You get those money always the same day on your account, everything is clear, you can make some plans for the future, you can, I don't know, take mortgage to buy a house, or you can make your dreams come true, whatever you are dreaming about. And you can plan for like 2-3 years to the future. Another thing is that it's really easy to start, because to become a full-time employee, it's a straightforward path. What you have to do, you have to create your CV, you have to apply with your CV to different job offers and go for the interview, and if everything goes well, you've got the job and you are safe for the next few years probably. What's even better about this safety once again, so even if you want to change the job or they decide to let you go from some reason, you still have something like 2-3 months of notice period, so you can jump to another position easily and without this stress like you are fired from one day and you don't have any savings. So that's great. Another thing which is pretty cool about being full-time employee are benefits which people in most companies get, like additional health insurance, or I don't know, paid holidays or paid sick days, and even if you are a software developer, probably you can count for some additional stuff like, for example, fruits in the office. So that's pretty cool. Another thing, as I mentioned, are paid vacations, and in almost every country, when you are employees, you have paid taxes, you have paid health insurance, everything is on company, not on you. So that's about benefits. And what about the disadvantages of being full-time employee? Because yeah, there are some disadvantages. For some people it might not be an issue, but for others it can be. The biggest disadvantage of being a full-time employee is lack of freedom. So, when you are a full-time employee, you can't decide on what kind of project you would like to work. You can't decide when you would like to work, because almost every company has something like core hours when you need to be at work in the office between, 11 and 5. So it happens, you can't just decide that, oh, today I don't want to work, so I don't work. And also, you can't decide on your income, because what you agreed on the beginning just stays, and you can't decide, okay, today I would like to work more and earn more. It's not a point when we are talking about full-time employment. And there is also another thing. You are in some kind closed, because if market rates for position of software developer are certain, probably you won't be able to go, maybe you will be able to go a little bit higher, but you won't be able to start earning like millions being full-time employee. So that's a big blocker for some people who are creative and would like to buy a yacht or an island one day. Definitely not when you are a full-time employee. And the other thing is that you are not able to get better position and go higher if you are, high-level manager or CEO of the company, or COO or CTO. You are not able to go higher, you are not able to become like the owner of the company when you are a full-time employee. So that's like the drawbacks, and right now we can go to the second option that you can select as a software developer. So the next career path which you can select as a software developer, and it doesn't have to decline the first one, is being a contractor. And there are two types of contractor, and I would like to tell you about the difference right now. So you can become an independent consultant, or you can become a contractor who works with the companies. So who is independent consultant? This is a person who works for several clients, a person who takes care about getting those clients by his own. And for example, if you have ever done any side project, it's really similar to being an independent contractor. And probably you mostly work for like hourly rate or like for the full price for the project. So that's more or less the person who is independent and works with the clients. We can call this person independent consultant. And the contractor who works with the company is more like the employment, but employed on a different rules. So the person goes to the office every day, does work just for one company, but he doesn't have benefits like paid holidays, health insurance and stuff like this. Person needs to take care by their own, but very often they can earn more money. So let's right now focus on independent contractor, and let's go through pros, cons of selecting this career path. So what are the advantages? First of all, and the most important, it's freedom. It's something what you totally don't have when you are a full-time employee, and you fully have it when you are independent contractor. So you can decide on your hourly rate in most cases. You can decide on kind of projects that you would like to work with and don't work with. You can decide on clients if you want to work with them or not, so they're like your kind of a boss. So you can select your boss, and also you can learn some pretty useful new skills. So if you are the person who are crazy about learning new stuff and want to know more and more and more, this position can teach you a lot. Besides that, your income depends totally on you. So if you work less, you can earn less. If you work more, you can earn more. And if you are experienced enough, you can charge bigger hourly rates, so you can also work less and earn more. What are drawbacks of being independent contractor? Because yes, there are a few. And it's not like only we can imagine right now lying on the beach with your laptop. It's not like that. Because you have unstable income. If you don't find clients, you don't get money. If you don't do the job, you don't get money. And if you do the job bad, you are ruining your reputation and you don't get more money. The next thing is that you have additional responsibilities which you don't have when you are a full-time employee. So you have to remember about paying taxes. You have to remember about paying your health insurance. And you have to learn some new stuff which you will need to get clients. The next thing is that you have to learn new stuff. You need to be interested in marketing, you need to be interested in sales, so you know how to bring people to you and help them to decide to select your services so you can earn. Next thing is you don't have free holidays. If you are not working, you are not earning. And you don't have benefits, you don't have additional health insurance, you don't have, I don't know, another stuff that companies provide for their employees. And there is one more thing, if you like to work with people, very often as independent consultant, you won't be working alone. So you won't have your team supporting you, you won't have your friends in the office who you can talk to every day. And in this case, there are solutions, you can go to co-working. Okay, we went through two most popular career paths and now let's compare them one by one. Before we will go to the third. So we are in the point where we can compare full-time employment and being independent contractor. So let's quickly go through them side by side and see what seems a little bit better for you, because you have to put all those things to your situation and answer the question what's better for you. So as a full-time employee you have stable income and you have dependable income as you are independent contractor. Full-time employment is easy to get because you just apply and you have worked for a long time. Being independent contractor, work is not so easy to get because you need to find clients. Clients are mostly for 1 month or something similar like that. So you need to find a lot of clients to get the amount of job that you need to make for living. Another thing, as full-time employee you can select your projects, you just go to the company, get the project, work. If you are independent contractor, you can select between clients and projects, so it depends if you want to work with something or not. Next thing, no freedom as full-time employee. So if you need freedom, need to decide about the time you work and stuff like that and where you work from, this is not for you, and as independent contractor, you can do it. Next thing, as full-time employee, you get benefits, your taxes are paid, your health insurance is paid, you have paid holidays. Independent contractor, taxes you have to buy your own and no paid holidays, no work, no money. And the last thing is that as a full-time employee, you have straight responsibilities. If you are a contractor, you need to work on different projects, so you need to work with different technologies. Your responsibility is also to sell your work, to get clients, to marketing your services, and also to take care about things like taxes, agreements with the clients, and you have a lot more responsibilities. Okay, now let's go to the third career path which you can select as a software developer. Okay, and here we have the third career option which you can select as a software developer, and it's becoming entrepreneur. It comes this moment in everybody's life that you want to create something by your own. It's maybe not the best experience if you don't have a lot of skills and experience to start your own business. But if you have some, becoming entrepreneur can be a great option for you. And first, let me tell you what I have in mind when I'm talking about software developer, entrepreneur, and what's the difference between this option and being an independent consultant. So, I assume that someone who is entrepreneur create their own product or software which is going to be sold. Those people don't earn money at start, but they might earn huge money when the project will be successful. So now let me tell you about pros and cons of this career path. First of all, you can get lots of money with your IT project if it will be successful. Second thing is that you will learn a lot by creating your own project and trying to sell it. You will learn marketing, you will learn sales, blogging, content marketing, networking, you will meet lots of people, and it can be really great experience. Another thing is that this option gives you like total freedom. You decide on everything, and whatever you will do will be your decision. When you will do will be your decision, and how you will do will be totally your decision. And the last thing is that you don't have any boss here. Maybe your clients can be somehow your boss, but not like in case of being independent contractor, because then you have like lots of bosses, not just one, like being a full-time employee. And here you are the person who decides. Of course, you need to analyze a lot of things to decide based on that, but you are the person. And now let me tell you about the cons, because yeah, there are some. So first of all, in the beginning, you have to have time and money to invest in your project, because at start you won't be earning on that, and you need to spend some time. You can try to do it after work, but it might not be such successful because you know how it works, and you need to be prepared for investment. Next thing is that you won't start earning in the beginning. So you need to have some amount of money that you can spend on your everyday life when you are starting to building the product, because the money will come later probably. Next thing is that you will need to spend some time for learning all those things I told you that you will learn, like how to sell your product, how to tell the world that your product is here and how perfect is it. And the last and really huge disadvantage of being entrepreneur is that you put a lot into risk. And there is always a chance that your business will fail, and then you will invest time, money, you will have huge hopes, and nothing will come from that. But let's stay optimistic. So now you know about 3 options of software developer career paths, and you need to decide which one will be the best for you in your situation. In my opinion, it would be great to try them all, but the first one should be being full-time employee, because you can make your experience in someone company, like on the playground, let's say, and you can learn a lot from other people in the company. You can learn about managing projects, you can learn about leading the projects, building, maybe something about sales. And then maybe you can try being an independent consultant, so you will learn how to deal with clients, make taxes, and maybe then it's the step for the third one, like being an entrepreneur. So I hope this video will be helpful for you to decide how to lead your career as a software developer. If you want to learn a little bit more about career, take a look at our playlist about this subject. And if you like the video, remember about thumbs up, and remember to subscribe our channel with the red button down there in the bottom, and leave us some comment. I hope to see you in the next video. And don't forget to check out our social media. Bye!